Okay, so it's been a minute since I made a video talking about literally anything, so I think we're due for another. Now, obviously, the Dragon Ball superhero movie is a big topic of interest at the moment, and I feel that everybody's pretty interested in this new Super Saiyan white form that Gohan has, so I'm gonna do my best to explain what I believe it is. But first, if you guys like more videos like this, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, as all that stuff cures my leg cramps, as well as join the Discord server for weekly debates and more.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. All right. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Let's jump straight to it. So for those of you who don't know, this is a transformation that Gohan gets towards the end of the movie when he's under the impression that Piccolo has just died. Then we see a very similar shot, which is obviously meant to replicate when he became a Super Saiyan 2 for the first time, with the black background, the red line shooting through the back. Even the form itself appears to have a similar hairstyle with the same spiked hair and the bang in the front, with the main differences being that it sticks up much higher. It's obviously white hair and red eyes. Now, I mean, this whole movie was just the Walmart Cell Saga, to be honest. Also, I believe that this was potentially Akira Toriyama's original intent when creating the Super Saiyan form with the white hair and the red eyes, and I believed in the partially colored mangas Goku can actually be seen with this type of hair during the Frieza fight. I mean, the original idea for Super Saiyan kind of came about mainly because Akira Toriyama was tired of shading all the hair colors. Anyways, this form was initially known as Final Gohan, but now it is known as Gohan Beast, or Beast Gohan, and he essentially goes from not being able to do much against Cell Max in his ultimate form to being able to tank and one-shot him with a special beam cannon. Now keep in mind that this Cell Max, this behemoth, was also powerful enough to take down a newly transformed Piccolo as well. I'm probably gonna make another video talking about this new orange Piccolo, but obviously this Piccolo doesn't really have any crazy feats at the moment, but it's something to keep in mind because this movie actually is supposed to take place after the Dragon Ball Super manga with the Granola Saga. So this Gohan is the same Gohan that just went through the Moro arc and should be the most powerful Gohan that we've seen so far. Now I think I have an idea of what this form actually is, although it's not been fully explained, and why we have not seen it before or seen anybody else achieve it. Could end up being kind of like a false Super Saiyan that we saw in the Lord Slug movie, in the sense that it wasn't really talked about again after the fact, but it is technically a canonical transformation, as the most recent Dragon Ball movies have all been canonical. Now it also seems like this is something that's going to be unique to Gohan, much like how Goku has his Ultra Instinct form, Vegeta has Ultra Ego, Broly has his legendary Super Saiyan form with the green aura. This will be Gohan's thing, right? Now this might seem like it makes no sense, but there could be a potential underlying explanation that they could go with. First of all, this form is clearly at least some sort of variation of a Saiyan transformation, and the best potential explanation that I can come up with is that it's an extension of his ultimate form, right? Because if you think about it, if it's not an extension of the ultimate form, or the potential at least, however you want to call it, then Goku and Vegeta should already have accessed this form, or at least be aware of it, because obviously they've ascended far beyond Gohan at this point. He hasn't even unlocked the Super Saiyan 3 in canonical material. And again, it does make a lot of sense, because when Gohan finally got his potential unlocked, the old Kai asked Gohan to transform into a Super Saiyan form after his ritual, and rather than going Super Saiyan, he kept his dark hair, but his hair spiked up and he got a clear aura. Now this was clearly shown very quickly to be a distinguished and more powerful transformation in comparison to his Super Saiyan forms, but again, to keep Gohan as a relevant fighter, he would need something new and more powerful to keep him from falling behind the others, such as Goku and Vegeta, and all the powers that they've accumulated. I mean, if you think about it, it actually does seem to be more logical this way, because...
Nice, but don't you still have to go Super Saiyan?
No. I have a new goal now. An ultimate form that no Saiyan has achieved before.
The hair color actually reflects the ultimate aura, and also seems to be unlocked through extreme stress, which is how most other Saiyan transformations are unlocked. I mean, at least for our universe Saiyans. And it definitely does reflect and shows a lot of parallels from the Cell Saga, and how Gohan always had this hidden power that was inside of him that Goku always knew. So, I mean, this does make a little bit of sense if it's an extension of that, but, I mean, there's not a whole lot to cover here because Gohan was shown for a very brief period of time, and that didn't really tell us too much about how much more powerful he is yet. If I were to take a guess at how powerful he is right now in comparison to Goku and Vegeta, I would assume that narratively it would make more sense for him to be stronger than Super Saiyan Blue. I know it sounds a little bit crazy, but I think narratively that might make a little bit of sense, you know, just to make him more relevant. It does seem like a bit of a shortcut, but they did something very similar with Broly. They could get away with that because obviously it's Broly, but I mean, the anime tried to do something with Ultimate Gohan, showing that after training he was an actual match to a certain extent to a suppressed Super Saiyan Blue Goku. So I think that making them actually relative him in this new form might be within the realm of possibility. I also thought it might be worth mentioning as an extension of this that Akira Toriyama did make a joke about him not knowing exactly what design to give Gohan if he transforms him even further. Key word there being further. So, I mean, this could be a little bit of foreshadowing for another Gohan form that might come from this. Kind of like how we got the Ultra Instinct Omen, and then we got the full Ultra Instinct transformation. This could be a little bit of an omen to that. Or that could have been the potential unleashed before as we saw it. But anyways, let me know what you guys think down below. There's a lot of speculation going around, but what is this new form in your opinion, and what kind of boost do you think it gives Gohan now? If you guys like more videos like this, be sure to like and subscribe to cure my severe leg cramps, and I'll catch you next one.